Hey everybody,
Welcome back to yet another episode of Teak&Mead. It's been a while. It's been about 3 months now. Been some pretty big changes in the last 3 months, as you can tell.
the deck is no longer in the garage.
Yeah, we're currently sitting on it. You don't have to worry about going through it. I have recently moved from here to the Springfield area here in Missouri for school. So I'm off doing that stuff. So scheduling episodes is kind of whenever we can get it done.
Yep.
And I mean we've said it before. It's not, we don't do it to make money. We do it because it's a hobby for us. It's fun for us, and it's also for us to help put out kind of just information about different meads that you can find across the country, or just mead in general. Some pretty big changes in the last couple months, but it's good to be back. It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, bro.
I'm glad you're doing well.
Same.
As you can tell, go Bucks.
Hell yeah.
Today's
Buckeyes.
game day.
Yeah, we got
Was it Michigan State?
Michigan State. Yep. I'm trying to find the about us for this new mead. Oh, there it is. Story. So we got get right into business here, I guess. We got a new meadery. It is from Georgia. We haven't done Georgia yet, so
New state.
yep. And of course, bringing up Georgia. Hopefully everybody's as safe as they can be. Hopefully the power's coming back on here soon for y'all. Cause that was a heck. Did you see that? The Cat 4 that hit?
Yeah, I've seen some of the reports. Haven't been following it that closely, but I've seen some of the reports, and I've seen some people reporting that they're in a safe area, or that they're safe, or the power went out, and then came back, or whatever. So, yeah, for those of you in Georgia, please be safe.
Heck, that entire whole southeast just
Yeah,
it was the size that it was.
we hope you guys are all doing okay.
Yep.
We know that that's kind of a rough ride.
And for the ones that are out of that area and are safe, we're happy that you are. And of course, if you can donate blood, Red Cross, that sort of thing. Anything you can do to help, please go forth and help.
Yeah.
So.
This company is called Monk's Meadery, or Monk's Mead. They're out of Georgia. That's a story of mead. A bottle filled with the history of the world. Known as the nectar of the gods, mead has been part of mankind's story from the very beginning. Imbibed by the Egyptian gods, toasted by Romans, and indulged by Vikings after battle, mead's history is rich with lore. Monk's Mead is our modern version, and we hope you make it part of your story. At Monk's Meadery, we find inspiration from flavor combinations found in other beverages like teas, craft cocktails, some tiki drinks, and even interesting smoothies. We use fruits, herbs, spices, and teas to derive our flavors. We want ingredients that we can find at our local farmer's market or in our pantry.
Oh, yeah.
There is an infinite number of combinations that can be created with this extremely versatile historic beverage. Check back to see what our latest creations are.
I love the artwork that they have on it. It's super simple, but
Yeah.
it's just, so we have 3 different ones.
And they've won a couple of medals, it looks like, too.
Yeah,
So,
I'll have to dig and find which ones their metal ones are.
Their wildflower honey one, I think.
Oh,
I think it's that one.
that's the one I'm holding.
The 11.9.
Yep.
It is a 2019 gold medal traditional dry mead, and a 2020 silver medal mead for the Mazer Cup. Oh,
Bless
excuse
you.
me.
I could have just handed you the bottle. Literally, the story's right there.
Yeah,
I feel dumb.
that's okay.
Yeah. Alrighty.
So yeah,
Alright. Yep. Put that right there. I think I got
I got one of my keys.
There it is. Always prepared. If I can remember how to do it. There we go. There you go.
It's been a while.
All right. Oh, we forgot glasses. I guess we're doing horns.
Yes, we're doing horns.
Alrighty. So this one is their traditional, and it's 11.9 wildflower. So that's ooh, give it a yeah.
It's a nice kind of light golden color.
Yeah.
It smells pretty sweet. I got a little bit of styrofoam in there.
And it's from the shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. So this is supposed to be, from what I can tell with their little house sweet meter, more on the dry side.
Mm.
It's, I don't know if they did this on purpose, but it's dry. It's just the stinger. Maybe it'll sting. Sorry. Horrible dad joke. All right. Oh yeah, that is definitely a dry.
It's definitely dry.
It's flavorful.
It's got a little bit of that kind of like sparkly kind of aspect to it.
Yeah, yeah. Not
even though it's dry, it still has a little level of sweetness to it.
Yeah, it could definitely be a good one sitting back and having.
I think it was if it's been sitting in the fridge for a little bit, it'd probably be better.
Yeah, I missed the whole putting it in the fridge last night thingy. It was a long night.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no, that's pretty good.
Yeah, the color's beautiful.
Well, and even just looking at it inside the horn, it's still, I mean, once it settles down, it's pretty clear. I don't have that much in here right now, but I mean, you can see through it, which is always nice.
Oh yeah. And I don't know if I'm doing this right, but you can see like as it rolls back down the horn.
Mm-hmm. The way it sticks.
It sticks pretty good. So it's got good feet or arms or
legs, I think is what
legs.
it's called.
Yeah, we're not. I guess technically we are professionals at this. We pay ourselves in alcohol and iteracy.
Literacy?
No, we are not paying that. All right.
That's pretty tasty.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the dries, but
yeah,
I could have a horn of that.
Yeah.
So I think we need to save this one for last because that's going to destroy our taste buds.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's either can.
Oh, is this the same?
Yeah, they're the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is Dragon's Blast. It is pretty much a second best drink in what the
basically pretty much the second best drink in existence.
Nice.
Mead with a remarkable lemon twist and glittery galactic metallic flakes.
It's also the
Official mead of DragonCon.
Yep. And it's got a little purple and green dragon on it. It's kind of cool.
Oh, there's a thing in the back. In the beginning, the universe was created without any forms of alcohol, and this made a lot of people angry and was generally regarded as a very, very bad move. A short 10 million years later, some wise monks, 42 of them in fact, decided to improve the situation and collaborated with the bees, who were generally happy to be involved. For they had so much honey on hand they didn't know what to do, but that's another story. So the monks used the honey to brew mead, and everyone raved about it, even the dolphins. As it turned out, adding some lemon and gold flakes to the beverage made it an excellent tool to ward off the pesky dragons that had been, in fact, insistent about burning their villages and stealing their towels. They dubbed their creation Dragon Blaster, and everyone agreed this was a very, very good name. We hope you enjoy. Somebody left a review on the bottom. It says, it's like having your brain gently massaged by a lemon that's wrapped around 42 specks of edible mica. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
Alrighty. And it's 5.5.
Best enjoyed in a chilled galactic gargle glass, if you can find one, which you probably can't.
Sigh. Well, they have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Well, shall we?
Let's do it.
Oh, wow. That's super light. It's almost a little spacey. From what I can see, just looking down in the can, because I spaced and bringing glasses out, it's got like a little slight, I don't know, tannish tinge. Oh, you can see the flakes, and there's flakes. Cool.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah. And yeah, the lemon comes out really nice. So it's
pretty tasty.
We can order more of this. I think we're gonna have to.
Just look at, I mean, it's got the same color as like 7-Up or Sprite, I think.
Or maybe like, almost like apple juice.
Maybe. Or like watered down Mountain Dew.
Yeah. There we go. So like, apple juice that doesn't have any sugar, like, you know, the super healthy ones.
Yeah.
It's got decent, I guess, head on it. Oh yeah, dude, and look at how it sticks. Like, pretty whoop, not bad. Pretty good.
A bunch of glittery stuff in the bottom of the can.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty lemon forward on the smell. Yeah, you're right. It does foam pretty well.
Yeah, it's not.
So it's kind of got more of a beer texture.
Yeah, it's not super bittery. It's got some bitterness to it, like, you know, like an off dry. Not really, not toward the sweeter side.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet though. Well, not super sweet, but it's pretty sweet. But yeah, it does have more like an off dry kind of finish.
Or like a, I don't know, a medium. I get. Is there a medium, like a semi dry sweet?
Maybe just a semi sweet.
I don't know. That is super yummy.
Must be like edible glitter or something.
Well, remember, like, Goldschlager has gold in it.
Yeah.
Makes your vomit really interesting later on that night. It does almost have more of like a beer texture than like some of the meads we've had.
Got a similar texture to, I think, some of the meads we've had from Groenfeld.
Yeah.
I think that's the closest comparison I can think of. Because a
Maybe
lot of theirs they're like lightly carbonated, so they have more of like, it's not a wine finish, it drinks more like a beer, you know, texturally.
Yeah. And that's kind of where this one's sitting for me. So if you're a beer drinker, this might be a good one for you. Maybe that's a canned mead thing, where it drinks more like a beer.
It could be. I'm trying to think of any other ones we've had out of a can. There were a couple from
Gusto.
Yeah, that one was from London.
Yeah.
Which I haven't found anything else from them.
Same.
I don't know if that company's still around. But no, the one I was thinking of was Twisted Horn. They had a couple that were in cans.
Yeah.
They kind of had that almost beer-like finish.
You know what? That's something we may need to do a comparison of, bottled to canned. If anybody out there that's smarter than us, which there's a lot,
Yeah, it's a distinct possibility.
see it. If you have any input on that, if it's is what we're thinking it is, but yeah, so definitely yummy. All right, and the last one. This one I'm looking forward to really a lot. This is this is I think it's a collaboration with the Savannah Bee Company. They're calling it Savannah Heat Mead.
Mm.
So, fresh mango, orange, and pineapple are blended with our award-winning habanero and Scotch bonnet pepper-laced hot honey. This results in a smooth, sweet, tropical heat. Close your eyes, take a sip, and you'll be on an island. Be on island time in no time. Oh yeah, did you see the?
That's awesome.
It's got like a flaming devil bee on the top.
This one comes in at 6.9%.
Yep. And when you order these, they come in styrofoam, so
Try
be
not
careful.
To get it in your cup.
Yeah. It's got about the same coloration. Oh, did you already kill that one?
Yeah, bro.
Oh. Slowing down in my old age.
Well, I killed the dragon blaster.
Oh, okay.
That way I wouldn't
Ooh.
mix them.
Take a sniff. Even through my clogged nose, it's still...
I got like this weird bubblegum smell from the bottle.
Yeah, kind of a bubblegummy...
You know, like the tape. Bubblegum tape.
Yeah, yeah. I get fruit every now and then. That's interesting. I like the warmth.
Yeah, the warmth is nice.
Yeah, it's got a distinct heat to it.
It's much more mild than the experiment that we had. I could drink more of that than our Frankenmead.
Oh yeah, it's almost like a bubblegum sort of flavor, which is weird to me.
It could also, well, I don't know, maybe it's a residual of that one, but
Yeah, but even through the bottle, it smelled like.
It still kind of has that weird bubblegum flavor.
Yeah. So I'm not getting the fruits at all. I'm getting the heat.
Well, it could be that combination of them using the actual fruit extract. That specific combination might be something that resembles the that bubblegum
Maybe.
flavor. It's not like bubblegum, I guess, in the traditional sense, but it kind of reminds you of like the tape bubblegum.
Yeah. And it
has like that weird fruit flavor to it.
It does have a bit of the flavor of the Scotch bonnets too.
Yeah. It's definitely got a nice level of heat to it.
Yeah. Sorry, the wind's starting to kick up a little bit. Might be residual from the other storm, but we'll wait. At least we're not dealing with the cows mooing in the background.
There's a random Wendigo across the field.
Ooh.
I don't know how I feel about it. It's good.
Yeah.
It's got a nice level of heat.
The more you drink, the hotter it gets.
I'm sure the longer it sits, the hotter it'll get too.
Oh yeah.
It's already like it's got a nice level of heat. Like it goes away pretty fast, but it kind of lingers. Like a mild jalapeno almost.
Yeah. It definitely lets you know the heat's there though. It's good. I enjoy that.
Yeah. What did it say? It said mango, orange, and pineapple.
Ooh.
It might be more of the pineapple that I'm getting mixed with maybe that orange. I don't know. One of those fruits is giving off like a weird kind of bubblegum flavor for me.
Yeah, well, for me as well. It's on the other side, by the way. What's the flavor, the flavor profile?
Well, no, I've got it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's mango, orange, and pineapple with habanero and Scotch bonnet laced hot honey. Okay. No, it's good. I mean, I could definitely get behind a couple bottles of that.
Yeah, especially with a
I
cold.
think it'd be good. I think it'd be good as like a base for like a wassail when it's like deep cold.
Oh yeah.
You know, you get kind of that peppery heat. You know, which would be great for that time of the year.
Yeah.
You know, mix it in with some apple cider. Might be pretty good.
I'm gonna have to order a bottle of that for Thanksgiving. You know what? I just realized what this reminds me of. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The wording and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, final thoughts?
I definitely like this one, the Dragon Blaster. It's kind of a cool gimmick, you know, with the little metallic flakes or whatever floating around in it.
Yeah.
I think that choice of additive is interesting, and it's cool.
Yeah.
It's got a great flavor. You know, I'm sure it'd be a lot better when it's cold.
Yeah, it didn't get very cold, and that's not bad.
That's all right.
We got 2 cans in there for the game, though.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
And then got a couple cans of last year's Wild Hunt. Still, it should be still cold. They'll probably go in the fridge here soon. Be ready for that too. So I know that one was really good last year. I'm surprised at how smooth that off dry one is.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, neither one of us really cares for dries and off dries. But that one's got a nice flavor. It's not super bitter when it comes to the finish. It still has that layer of sweetness to it, even though it's is it an off dry or is it dry?
Looks to me like a full out dry.
It's dry.
Yeah.
Which even for a dry, it's still having that sweetness is really nice.
Yeah.
Because there have been some dries that we've had where it's
that whole out yeah.
You know, and then but that's a nice, that one's good. And then I do like the I like the heat ones, you know, the capsamels. It's such an interesting kind of flavor profile, and it's a great one to play with, you know. We tried a number of them, you know. We tried the Reaper, the chocolate and Reaper one. We've tried the Reaper with the orange creamsicle one from the same company out of Virginia. Yeah, the Screamsicle.
Honey and hops.
Yeah, out of
or
Virginia.
Hops and honey.
One of those.
Yeah.
Either one of those. That was so long ago.
Yeah.
But those two were so good. You know, and even though they had Reaper in it, it was still, I mean, it was hot.
Yeah, it let you know it was there, but it was like...
But it doesn't linger like you just ate the whole thing.
Well, and it was kind of like
You know.
for me, I always think about it like, you ever see the movies where the girl slaps the shit out of the guy, and then she kisses him?
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of how it was for me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, that works.
Yeah. We've tried some. We tried a jalapeno flavored one. We tried a number with different peppers, you know, and then we have the Gamble inside that I made several years ago, and it's still going.
Yeah. I'm thinking about throwing one of those Reapers, one of those
Yeah,
Carolina
throw one in
Reapers in there. Yeah. I got gloves. We can cut it up with gloves. It's only about big. You might just shove in there.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So
Even this last one, you know, I like the even though I didn't get a whole lot of the fruit flavor that I think that they were trying to go for, and maybe that's just because it's at room temperature. You know, maybe it comes out more when it's cold. We've had some meads where flavors change depending on what temperature it's served at.
yeah.
And maybe this is one of them. And maybe maybe that would be an interesting way of taking, because it'd be kind of like, you know, it's cold, but you still get that heat from the pepper. You know, a lot of people think that habaneros and Scotch bonnets don't really have a whole lot of flavor to them. It's just straight heat. But in actuality, if you can get past the heat, they actually have they're usually pretty sweet.
Well, and then the Scotch bonnets are such a beautiful flavor
Profile.
Yep.
Yeah, they have a sweeter flavor, I think, than habaneros do, but they're about equal in Scoville.
Yeah.
Level. But all around, I'm pretty impressed. I would like to see what else they have.
Well, they have a few more. I mean, I definitely enjoyed Dragon Blaster, especially with the, if I'm right, the call out to Hitchhiker's Guide. Lemon comes out pretty good, and then the shininess is cool. I want to see it in like an actual glass.
Yeah.
The Savannah Heat, the flavor's screwing with me, and we'll need to get another bottle of it and get it really, really cold and see if that changes the flavor profile. But the heat was beautiful on it. It got my nose running, so anytime something hot gets my nose running, I'm happy about it. The off dry, that little bit I had, that's probably all I'm gonna have. So that bottle's gonna be yours, man.
That's fine.
It's flavorful. It just off dry is not my thing, you know.
Dries and off dry. I mean, you don't care for them that much. I don't either. But sometimes I'll find one that
works.
That works.
Well, I'm just so damn sweet, you know. Anyway,
that's a lie.
Yeah. Yeah. Great job, guys.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna try some other stuff that you guys have. So we'll go from there. What are you thinking? I'm gonna keep working on this can. So
I'll work on it. Well, I already finished that one, so go back to this to wash a little bit of that heat away.
Oh, and after we're done, we can go in and watch the Georgia-Alabama game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think they're number 2 and number 4.
Yeah, I think so. Cause
I think it's Texas, Georgia, Ohio State.
Alabama lose a game recently?
I don't think they did. Michigan did. I'll do it. Right. Thank you, guys.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
That's right. Texas beat them.
Yep.
Yeah, my brother was telling me that he's down in Texas, and he's a huge UT fan, like most of my family. So he was telling me that the Longhorns won a game pretty recently, and they're apparently doing pretty well this year. They were doing pretty good last year, but apparently I can't remember who he said that they got, but he said that they got somebody this year that's really good.
Well, they're top seed
For their conference?
Oh, overall.
Oh.
Yeah. So, well, before this turns into a
Football,
NCAA
yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
So, I guess, yeah.
As always, be great to one another.
Drink responsibly.
Let's Skøl.
Skøl. That works.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it really cold.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be good.